Oh, all right, guys. Welcome to the start of a brand new Let's Replay series here. As you can see, we're in action PC hockey, and we're going to be replaying the 2006-2007 Anaheim Ducks playoff run here in Action PC Hockey. This is the 2017 edition of Action PC Hockey, just in case you're wondering. Anton Dent, hey, what do you say? Welcome to a new replay series here. Anton Dent, do you like hockey, man? Are you a hockey fan? We're going to be replaying 2006-2007 Anaheim Mighty Ducks. Well, Anaheim Ducks, actually. They're not the Mighty Ducks in 2006-2007. So I was looking through all my different files and trying to decide what I wanted to do, and I decided I wanted to play something a little bit older, but not super old, and play something that had a team that had a lot of players that I really, really like. So if we go into the roster here, we go to Anaheim. Anaheim has one of my favorite players. They have a lot of really good players, but Ryan Getzlaf. They have Corey Perry. They have, let's see, who else? Kind of the main star, Teemu Selanne, wherever he happens to be here. He's on here somewhere. They have Chris Kunitz, Rob Niedermeyer. They also have Scott Niedermeyer somewhere. So I thought, oh man, this team is loaded with all these awesome players that I really, really like. So I thought, I'm going to give them a go here and see if we can recreate the setup they had. Anton Dent says, go Ducks. Yep, he likes hockey. Good, good, good. So, yeah, Ryan Getzlaf, one of my all-time favorite, gritty, hard-nosed. Corey Perry, the two of them working together, awesome. Teemu Selanne, probably one of my top 5 to 10 players ever. I just love the way he came in the league with all this fanfare and hype and everything, but it didn't let it get to him. And he played like freaking 20 seasons or something crazy. He played a lot of seasons, so he wasn't just a 5 or 6 season kind of guy. He was in there for the long haul. And so Teemu Selanne, love him. And of course, Shane Sebastian Giguere, the goalie here. He was like awesome back in the day. So yeah, we're going to give it a whirl. We're going to see. I've got the setup here, as you can see. If we go to the playoff bracket, so I set it up just like they did in the 2006-2007 Stanley Cup playoffs. So in the Eastern Conference, you had Buffalo taking on the New York Islanders. You had Pittsburgh taking on Ottawa. You had Tampa Bay taking on New Jersey. And you had the Rangers and Atlanta. And there's the seats. Buffalo was the 1 seed, New Jersey 2, Atlanta 3, Ottawa 4, Pittsburgh 5. Rangers were 6, Tampa Bay was 7, and the Islanders was 8. In the Western Conference, Detroit was the number 1 seed, Anaheim number 2, Vancouver 3, Nashville 4, San Jose 5, Dallas 6, Minnesota 7, Calgary 8. So the matchups are Calgary and Detroit, San Jose and Nashville, Minnesota and Anaheim, and Dallas and Vancouver. So we will be taking on the Minnesota Wild in our playoff replay here. So let's go ahead and get things started. I think I've covered kind of everything I'm going to do. Of course, it's a best of 7 series. We're going to be reseeding like they did in between rounds. I'm not going to force teams to win that won historically. So if Calgary ends up knocking out Detroit, that's just what's going to happen. So whatever happens, happens. And hopefully it'll be a long series. In 2006-2007, Anaheim did win the Stanley Cup. So I got a lot of pressure to repeat that. As far as the slide this out of the way here. As far as the season series, I replayed the season just automated the season standings. You can see Team Mussolini was third in the league with 48 goals, and he was 11th total in total points. Sidney Crosby was number 1 in total points, although you see Sidney Crosby didn't even make the top 8 in goals, so he must have had a lot of assists. 36 goals, 84 assists. Yeah, a lot of assists there. Our goalie is Jean Sebastian Giguère. You can see he's the 5th best goalie in the league with a 2.26 goals against average. Unfortunately, we were playing Minnesota in the first round, and you notice who is number 1. Nicholas Backstrom is the number 1 goalie in the league with 1.97 goals against average. So that's going to be tough. So we're going to have a tough matchup in the first round here, going up against Backstrom. We did also have Andy McDonald had 78 total points. He was ranked 30th. So it's kind of cool that it keeps track of all this information. I do have all the photos loaded for Anaheim and Minnesota. I don't have them loaded for every single team. Let's get things underway here. So we're going to play this game. This game was the first game of the series took place April 11th, 2007. So what are we doing? We're down here. There we go. We're going to use the vertical display. Kind of like the horizontal display as well. All right, so play-by-play font, large, Anaheim, Minnesota. We're going to have Minnesota be the computer, obviously. There's going to be the puck display. We are going to display. Well, we can always adjust this, I think. Lock player display. Replay length is going to be long. Play-by-play speed, I've got it pretty fast. I think we can get through these games in about half an hour. So, all right, so away we go. Game number 1. Now, we have a couple issues here. We have a couple issues, and I'm not happy about this. And the issues are, you can see here, our number 1 and number 2 defensemen, Scott Niedermayer and Chris Pronger, they're out, injured until, well, Pronger's out until April 24th. Niedermayer's out until the 27th of April. So we've got to probably get through at least the first series without our main 2 defenders because of the way I sim the games, I sim the season, and it just randomly had players, injuries, and et cetera, et cetera. Well, unfortunately for us, that is going to hurt. So we've got 2 players, our 2 main defenders, out right off the bat, which is not what I want to see at all. I just happened to notice that when I was setting the game up. Starting goalie, Giguère, okay. It should auto fill in our lines for us. I do have it set on auto fill in the lines. Right? Are you going to do that for me, or do I have to exit out of this screen first? So, there we go. Why are our pictures not showing up? Huh? That's a little weird. Hang on a second. Anaheim roster, team, player photos. I got all the pictures. Oh, do I have to? I did it in the regular season, and now do I have to do it for the playoffs as well? That's crazy. Hopefully they'll fix that in the new version, the 2018 version, which should be coming out probably in a couple months. Ryan gets that, yeah. Giguère. Yeah, so we're going to have us probably a pretty hard time getting through this first round. We'll see. All right, so Chris Kunitz, Todd Marchant, Brad May, big Brad May, Andy McDonald. Oop. Sorry about this. I loaded it in the regular season, and then I thought Rob Niedermeyer, and then Scott Niedermeyer. But it must have to do them separately for the playoffs. That's ridiculous that you would have to do that. But I guess it is kind of a different setup, different league, and I don't know, whatever. Chris Pronger. Timu. All right. All right, so that should be better. There we go. All right. So I'm going to set it on auto line so the computer will just decide which line to bring in. Unless, of course, we get to, like third period and it's close or whatever. But I am going to just... All right. So we're going to do more skating and passing than dumping and chasing. And we're going to do a cycle-low defense and change applied to this shift only. No, I want this for everything. All right. And then as far as the defensive zone depth, I'm going to be slightly back and slightly less aggressive there and 2 forecheckers. We can always come in and adjust this later. All right. We got our goalies. So the lines are going to be Kunitz, McDonald, and Solani, Penner, Getzlav, and Perry, Moen, Falson, and Niedermeyer, Brett, Marchant, and Pereros. Our defensive pairs will be Rome and Huskins, Bushaman and O'Donnell, and Jackman and DePenta. That's where we're going to get hurt right there. Our defense is... All right. And away we go here. Let's get game number 1 against Minnesota underway. So you have balanced attack, a safe attack, aggressive attack, or clear. Here's our coach. We're just going to start off balanced here. The face-off. Anaheim's going to win it. Solani takes it in. Hard pass to McDonald. McDonald. He sees Solani in the mid. He sends it over. Fires. And it's in! Goal! Right off the bat! And that is a hell of a start for Anaheim. Just 30 seconds into the game, Teemu Solani is first of the playoffs. Assist by McDonald and Kunitz. And that sends the home crowd yelling and screaming. Excellent start. Way to go, guys. All right, Anaheim wins it and get hits off by Johansson. Johansson gives up possession. We're going to stay balanced. Fires it all the way down. Bouchane takes it away. And he's hit off the puck by Falson. Skated in. Falson to Niedermeyer. Hit off by Suka. Minnesota gets possession. Coming in across the line is Waltz. Is knocked off by Falson again. Good job, Falson. Keep on him, buddy. Anaheim gets it out. And we're going to get new players on. Burns gets it. Burns is going to shoot. So those of you who are new to Action PC Hockey, whenever you have a shot, it's going to have either red, which is kind of like a low quality shot, yellow, which is kind of not good, but it's not bad shot. We'll just say it's average shot. And then you have green, which is a good shot. So you have, kind of a bad shot, a normal shot, and a good shot. And then you actually have blue, which are going to be when you get like a breakaway or an odd man rush, and you have the goalie out of position. So you get a blue, which even gives you a better chance. So red shots, you got a pretty slow chance of scoring. Yellow shots are going to be kind of average. Green shots above average, and then blue shots, awesome chances. And I think at the end of the period, they'll give us like a little report, and it tells you how many scoring opportunities. I think they only count the blue and the green as scoring opportunities. The other ones always have a chance to go in, but they don't consider them as scoring opportunities. Anyways, Burns is going to shoot it here. Shot! Oh, and Burns ties it up here with a slap shot from the point. And we got us a slugfest here in Anaheim. Just 3 minutes and 7 seconds into the game. Burns is first of the series, ties it up. Assist from Parrish and Villeneuve. So it's 1-1 ball game as Jaguar lets that one get between his pads. 3 minutes and 7 seconds in. So it's 1-1. And fight for the puck. Anaheim gets it, and Corey Perry takes it. He's going to take an outside shot. Oh, off the post! Minnesota gets a rebound. Burns brings it in and clears it out. Off the post. We could have used that one. Jackman gets control of it and hit off the puck by Dimitra. And they've got some pushing and shoving here as both teams are not liking one another here early in this playoff series. So we have the Brent Marchant Peros line out there. That's our fourth line. So we're going to play it safe. They do win the face-off. Brent brings it in. Hit hard by Villeneuve. Minnesota gets possession of the puck. Sends it all the way down. Again, we're going to go safe. Brent passes it to Boschman. Boschman with the wrist shot from the point. Tipped by Paris in front. Just wide. Minnesota gets the rebound. They get possession. Bouchant brings it in over the line, and we'll have a face-off here in center ice. 14:20 to go in the first period. Bringing back out to the Solani, McDonald, and Kunitz line. That is our number one line. Here is the lineups. Kind of gives you an overview of your, the different stats, blah, blah, blah. Also, the numbers after is their stamina rating. So if they've been on the bench for a couple minutes and rested, they'll be at high 90s or 100. But the more they play, you can see the line that just went off is down to 83, 84, 93. So if I was to put this line back out, they're not going to do quite as well. There's some penalties when you get your players tired. So, all right, so we got our number one line on. We're going to go aggressive this time with Solani and Kunitz and McDonald. Face-off. Anaheim wins it again. Kunitz got a shot in the low slot here. It's a yellow shot. Oh, Fernandez. Fernandez actually started this game. Manny Fernandez started for Minnesota. Let's see. Backstrom is available. Manny Fernandez actually looks like Backstrom is their backup because he didn't play as many games as Manny Fernandez. Though they're both pretty solid. Normally, your number one is really good and your backup is kind of just a scrub. But they're both pretty solid there. So, All right, so Fernandez in goal against Jaguar. 1-1, 14:02 to go in the first period. Puck dropped. Minnesota gets it and comes in. It's hit off by Penner, but he's going to be called for a cross-checking penalty. We got our first penalty of the game, 13:48 to go in the first period. We are going to be, so on shorthanded opportunities, you can go aggressive, safe, or just clear the puck. We're just going to clear it out of there. So it looks like Dimitri wins it. Dimitri with a green shot. Oh, blocked in front by Depena. Anaheim gets possession, cleared out of there, clears it all the way down. All right. Rejevec brings it in to Boshin. Dimitri shoots through traffic. Oh, Jaguar with a stop. And Bouchant gets a wraparound. And Jaguar with another stop. And it looks like Anaheim gets possession, try to clear it out of there. And more pushing and shoving there after the whistle. 12:43 to go in the first period. We're going to clear it out of there again. Anaheim wins it. And Marchant's going to get a shot from the point. Fernandez with the save. He'll glove it and hold on. 12:34 to go in the first period. 46 seconds left on Penner's penalty. Anaheim wins the faceoff once again. Marchand's shot from the point. Fernandez blockers that away. Minnesota gets it. Parrish brings it in, and he's going to penetrate and shoot against White. And Jaguar with the big stop in front there. 23 seconds to go in the power play. Clear it. Getzlav, and he loses it to Waltz. Waltz possession. Kunitz with the big hit. Anaheim gets possession and clears it out of there. Sends it all the way down. Penner brings it back. Penner's back on the ice. And Getzlav steals it away. Skates it in. Brings it to Kunitz, who's knocked off by Minnesota. Jaguar will play the puck behind the net and give it to Hoskins. We're going to play balanced here. Niedermeyer to Jackman. Jackman with the shot. So Jackman! Goal! It's his first of the playoffs. Jackman assists to Falson and Moinen just after the penalty. Anaheim strikes once again. They're now up 2-1 here. 10:32 to go in the first period. Anaheim puts out their number 1 line to counter the Bouchon-White-Moore line. We're going to go aggressive. Puck dropped. Anaheim wins again. And Solani goes across the line. We're going to have a TV timeout. 10:13 to go here in the first period. Anaheim 2, Minnesota 1. Whew. TV timeout means I get to get something to drink. Well, thanks everyone for joining me. We got the first period action going on here. Corey Perry, Getzlav, and Penner line. That's our line 2. We're going to go balanced. So after the TV timeout, Anaheim wins the faceoff again. Perry brings it in, takes a shot. Fernandez with the pad save. Knocked in the corner. Anaheim gets it, skates it back in. 2-on-2 rush. Haskins and Perry. Perry to Getzlav. Getzlav with the shot. Fernandez, he'll glove that and hold on as Anaheim has back-to-back shots on the goalie. 9:30 to go in the first period. The Solani McDonald Kunitz line stays out. McDonald wins it. McDonald with a good quality shot. Or an average shot. Actually, it's a yellow. Saved by Fernandez. That is shot number 9 for Anaheim here in the first period. Anaheim counters with the Paris, Marchand, and Brent line. We're going to go safe. Kuvev gets it to Soknov with the wrist shot. Jaguar, he's going to glove and hold on to that one there. And we have the Niedermeyer line out there. Line 3, we're going to go safe. Linesman drops the puck. Minnesota wins the faceoff. Johansson to Waltz, wrist shot. Jaguar gets it. Rebound. Anaheim gets possession. They're going to go balanced attack. Niedermeyer to Moen. Falson has control of it. Falson has control. He scans the ice looking. He sees Niedermeyer on the inside. Tries to pass it to him. Niedermeyer gets it. Shot. Fernandez equal to the task, and he'll freeze it. We got 8:06 to go in the first period. Getzlav line is back out. Back to the corner. Penner. Uh-oh. We have a little pushing and shoving there. Dimitri and Bouchon is off 2 minutes each for roughing at the 7:51 mark of the first period. The Kovalev line's out there for Minnesota. Very high-scoring, fast line there. Getzlav to Perry. Jackman has possession. He sees Getzlav on the outside. Passes it to Getzlav. Getzlav with the shot. Just wide. Just over the net. Rebound goes to Minnesota. Foster brings it up. He's going to pass it over to Hall with a tough shot. And that's Kovalev. No, Kovu. Marco Kuvo. Yeah. Tips it just wide. Anaheim gets the possession in the corner. We're going to go safe here for a second. Perry gets it to Penner. Penner mishandles it. Minnesota brings it back in. We got a penalty called on Anaheim. It's a delayed penalty as Foster gets the puck. He's going to take a shot. Jaguar with the save. Minnesota gets the rebound. Hall gets another shot. Jaguar hold on to it. And Corey Perry is going to be off 2 minutes for interference. And some more pushing after the whistle. 6:33 to go in the first period. Boscheman and Perry both off. Dimitri off for Minnesota. Minnesota with a 2-minute power play. We are going to go clear. Minnesota wins the face-off, slides it to Carney. Carney is hit off by Rob Niedermeyer. Strong action there by Niedermeyer and tries to clear it out and gets it down the ice. Smith brings it back in. Rome takes him into the boards. Anaheim gathers the puck and sends it down the ice. There is 5:43 to go. Both teams bring new players on the ice. Bouchard brings in the puck. He's going to take a shot from the side. DePenta with the big block there. Anaheim gets control of the possession of the puck. 5:12 to go in the first period. Anaheim will clear it out. Hard hit by Regevic. Regevic has control of it. He's hit off by Marchand. Anaheim gets possession, and they send it out. 13 seconds to go in the power play. Burns brings it in. He's got a slap shot from the point. Oh, Regevic with the tip in front, and he's going to light the lamp. We got us once again a tie ball game, 2-2. Zaguer was caught out of position. That's the first of the playoffs by Regevic. And the assist goes to Burns and Foster. 4:33 to go in the first period. We got us a 2-2 ball game. Both of these goalies are letting in some softies, maybe some playoff nerves here in the 2006-2007 playoff season. Anaheim is putting out their number one line. We're going to go aggressive again. McDonald wins it. McDonald to Jackman. Jackman gets a shot off. Waltz with the big block in front. Anaheim gets possession in the neutral zone. We bring it back in. Kunitz over to McDonald. McDonald has it to Rome. So in this play here, we have our different stats for the player. You can either shoot it, you can try to penetrate, or try to clear it. And you can see that Rome here, our left defenseman, he is terrible at shooting from the inside. He's terrible from shooting from the outside anyways, but we're just going to shoot it so he doesn't get caught out of position. Shoots it at Fernandez. Easy save. TV timeout. 3:44 to go in the first period. Guys have Perry and Penner. We're going to go aggressive with our two line. Minnesota wins the draw. Bouchard brings it in. Johansson with a slap shot. Zaguer equal to the task this time. Corey Perry and D. Moore going at it. McDonald, Kunitz, and Solani back out. Aggressive. Minnesota wins the faceoff. Dimitri tries to come in. He's going to take a shot. Blocked by Huskins in front. Goes over to Kunitz. Kunitz is taking it up. Over to McDonald. Over to Solani. Solani sees Kunitz in the mid. And he's going to get it blocked by Schultz. Minnesota has possession. And there's 2:12 to go here in the first period. Foster gets off a shot from the point. Perry with the big slop. Anaheim gets control. Getzlav to Bushaman. Bushaman blocked by Foster in front. And Anaheim knocks him off possession. Anaheim gets it on the rush. They got a rush. Penner comes in. He's going to take the shot. Oh! Fernandez with the big stop. 1:12 to go here in the first period. More pushing and shoving after the whistle. Woo! They better man up, says Anton Dent. I agree. They need to start getting some better playing going on here. They need to man up and do some more hitting. All right, so 1:12 to go here in the first period. 2-2 ball game. Marchand wins the faceoff back to Jackman. Jackman from the point with the slap shot. Fernandez off his left pad into the corner. Minnesota gets possession. They bring it in. Waltz to Parrish. Parrish trying to make the play is hit off by Peros. And we have another rush opportunity. Jackman over to Brent. Brent with the slap shot. He comes in. He scores! 21 seconds to go in the period. Brett. Let's take a look at Brett. Where are you? Here you are. Tim Brett. First of the playoffs. Assist by Marchand and Jackman. Just 21 seconds to go here in the first period. And what an action-packed period that was. Woo, we're going to go safe here. Try and get out of this first period with the lead. Slides it over to Hall. Kovu brings it up. He's knocked off into the boards. Anaheim gets control. Just 3 seconds left in the period, and that will do it for the first period. That was some action-filled hockey right there. First period action. Minnesota 10 shots, Anaheim 14 shots. Scoring chances, Minnesota 4, Anaheim 6. Block shots, Minnesota only 3 block shots, Anaheim only 4. Power play, Minnesota 1 for 2, Anaheim nothing. Final, the score after 1 complete here in Anaheim 3-2. Woo, what an action-packed period that was. And I'm going to get a drink here. Whew. All right. We're on to action number 2, second period here. And we're going to have balanced attack here. Minnesota is starting to win some face-off. Kovu is knocked off the puck by McDonald. Kunitz gets possession of it in the corner. He's going to try a pass. He sees Rome. The way this works here is you have your player, and then you have your other players in different positions. And then the more stars, the better shot they'll have. So you can see here, Huskins is in the mid. He'll have 3. Kunitz is in the mid. He'll have 2. Solani is inside. He's got 2. We're going to try and feed it to Solani inside. Oh, he makes the pass and shoots it. Oh, Fernandez equal to the task. Minnesota gets it. Brings it back out all the way down. Kunitz brings it back into Solani. Solani with another quality shot from the slot. Misses it wide. Might have went off a skate in front. Dimitri forces it back out. Anaheim gets control. They bring it back in. Getzlav with the shot. Fernandez, he's going to hang on to it that time. 18-19 to go in the first period. It's back in the corner. Bouchard brings it in offside. So we have a face-off here in neutral zone. 18 minutes left to go in the second period. Niedermeyer gets possession. He brings it to Jackman. Jackman has control. He sees DePetra on the outside. DePetra with the shot. Niedermeyer misses the tip in front. Minnesota gains control. Brings it back out. And Anaheim steals it. Brings it back in. Moen shoots the puck. Fernandez with another stop. 17 shots on goal for Anaheim. 10 for Minnesota. We have the Getzlav Corey Perry line. We're going to go aggressive again. Minnesota wins possession. Villeneuve with the shot. It's way wide. Goes in the corner. Anaheim gets possession. They bring it back out. Corey Perry. And there's the first penalty on Minnesota. Villeneuve. 2 minutes for roughing as he brought an elbow up against Corey Perry in the corner. Ref saw that and blew the whistle. So 2-minute power play for Anaheim. So we're going to get the power play opportunity. Minnesota wins possession. They have control, but it's hit off by Kunitz. Jackman gets control. Over to McDonald. McDonald has it. He's going to try a pass. Passes it to Solani. Solani's going to try to penetrate. Here goes Solani. Gets around Sokolov. Shoots Fernandez with the big stop in front. Knocked away by Sokolov. Solani gets possession back. He's going to try and pass it. He sees McDonald in the middle. Passes it to McDonald. McDonald with the shot. Fernandez off the pad. Rebound. Solani gets control of it. Passes it once again. Pass again. Jackman has control. Jackman, he's going to penetrate. He tries to get around the defender. Gets in there. Jackman with the shot. Oh, Fernandez. And he'll cover that one up. 15:47 to go here in the second period. Anaheim 3, Minnesota 2. Game 1 of the 2006-2007 playoffs. Jackman has possession. He sees Penner in the middle. Passes it to Penner. Penner fires away. Blocked in front by Johansson. Minnesota sends it out, but knocked off the puck by Anaheim. Jackman has it. He sees Penner on the outside. Penner with the long shot. Schultz with the block in front. Continue with the power play. Getzlav fires away. Schultz with another block. 2 big blocks. More pushing and shoving after the whistle. 26 seconds left to go in the power play. 15:01 to go in the second period. Anaheim wins the faceoff in the offensive zone. Huskins, Boseman in the mid. Boseman with the drive. Oh, just wide of that far post. Solani gets control of it. He sees Huskins on the outside. Passes it to him. Fernandez with the big blocker there. Kunitz gets control in the offensive zone. Boschman on the outside. Another long shot. Fernandez off his left pad into the corner. Minnesota gets control of it, and the penalty is over. Villeneuve brings it in, and it's a neutral zone turnover. Anaheim gets it, tries to skate it back in, but they're knocked off the puck by Villeneuve. Minnesota gets it in the neutral zone, and they'll give it up to Anaheim. Anaheim gets possession. Moen's going to shake the shot from the outside. Dimitri with the big block in front. Minnesota gets control of it. And Johansson tees it up. Big shot from the point. Blocked in front by DiPetra. Anaheim gets possession. We're going to go safe for a minute here. Let things settle down here. 12:44 to go in the second period. Anaheim almost ices it, but Minnesota gets back and gets it. Brings it back in, but stolen by Anaheim in the neutral zone. Slonny brings it back in. Kunitz with the shot. Oh, just wide of that far post, up and over. And rebound goes all the way back out to center ice. Anaheim brings it back in. Slonny in the slot with the shot. Fernandez off his right pad. Rebound controlled by Anaheim. Slonny's going to try the pass. He passes it to McDonald. McDonald back to Kunitz in the middle. He's hit off by Smith with the big hit there. Minnesota gets possession, but Getzlav comes right back, hits him into the boards. Anaheim gets possession in the neutral zone. Hey, Brett brings it in over the line. Peros with this big shot. Bouchard with the stop in front. Minnesota gets possession. 10:45 to go in the first period. They bring it in off the line, and we'll have a TV timeout. 10:22 to go. Anaheim with 23 shots. Minnesota with only 10 shots here halfway through the second period. Woo! I'm going to need to remember to bring lots of water. All right, 10:22 to go here after our Bud Light commercials are over. In fact, it was the Bud Light commercials with the frogs. Remember the Bud Light commercials with the frogs? That was back in 2006, 2007, I think. Who knows? Anyways, back to the action here in Anaheim. And face-off in the neutral zone. They fight for it. Dimitri gets it, brings it in. And Jaguar gives it behind, but Hoskins gets a little high stick. And he's going to spend 4 minutes in the penalty box. Anaheim will be shorthanded. Minnesota wins the faceoff. Johansson has control. Poke free by Niedermeyer. And sent all the way down to kill some time off the clock. Bouchard brings it back in. Johansson, Dimitri with the slap shot. Jaguar with the big save, and he'll hold it there. Good position by Jaguar. And Falston wins the faceoff, gets it through, and sends it down. More time, tick, 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 tick. Pears brings it back in. Anaheim knocks him off possession and sends it down. 2:24 to go in the penalty. White has control. White with the shot. Jaguar, big left pad, gets that one, knocks it back out. Foster gets possession. He's knocked off it. And Anaheim sort of skates around and clears it down the ice. Only 1:50 to go here in the double minor penalty to Hoskins. Knocked off the puck by Brent. Anaheim gets control and sends it down the boards once again. Bouchard brings it in. He's going to shoot from a tough angle. It's a shot. Jackman with the big block in front. Bouchard gets the rebound right in front. Jaguar, blow! What a save there. Dives across the net. And McDonald gets it on the breakaway for Anaheim. He brings it in. He fakes left. He shoots it. Go! Fernandez. I think the puck bounced off the ice and he couldn't get the quality shot away there. But the breakaway by McDonald. Good stop by Fernandez. Got a little lucky as we have some ice. You can see there's an ice level here actually. As the more the period goes through, the ice level becomes worse and worse as well, which also can affect outcome. But that was a quality opportunity there. A shorthand of that would have been so good. But 52 seconds left. Let's see if Anaheim can kill off this double minor penalty to Hoskins. Minnesota wins the faceoff. Burns to Hall. Hall fires away. Blocked in front by Rome. Minnesota gets possession back, brings it back in. Hall with the shot from the high slot. Jaguar off the right pad. Felson checks Hall into the corner and sends it all the way down. Just 13 seconds left to go in this double minor penalty. Hoskins is back out. Bugard with the shot from the point to Petra with the big block in front. And we're going to go balanced until we can get things back settled down. Solani brings it back in. He stops on a dime. McDonald gets possession of it. He sees Solani on the outside with the shot. Way wide. That one's off in the corner. Minnesota gets possession of it. Dimitri brings it back in. He's hit off the puck by Rome. And Anaheim gets possession of it. Balanced possession here. He's hit off by Villeneuve. Minnesota gets possession of it. And Foster with a shot from the right slot. Jaguar hugs the post, and that one's off in the corner. Anaheim gets possession of it. They're going to bring it back up. Getzlav brings it to Boschman, to Perry, to Getzlav. Getzlav with the shot. Good passing, and it's in! Goal! Number 1 for Ryan Getzlav of the playoffs. That was some great passing there. That was Getzlav to Boschman to Perry, back to Getzlav. Getzlav from the high slot puts it in the net, and we got us a 4-2 ball game. 4:11 to go in the second period. The assists go to Corey Perry and Boschman. Whew. All right, and away we go. We got 4:11 to go. Waltz brings it over the line, and we have a TV timeout with 3:52 to go in the second period. 4-2 Anaheim. The face-off. Anaheim wins possession. They bring it in. Corey Perry to Rome. Rome to Getzlav to Perry. Perry with the shot. And it's in! That one snuck in there as well. And just like that, Anaheim pulls out to a 5-2 lead. Corey Perry, his first of the playoffs, assists to Getzlav and Rome. Once again, good quality passing. Getzlav to Perry to Rome to Getzlav to Perry. Perry with the shot, and it's in. So 3:33 to go. That is 2 goals within, let's see here. 15:49 to 16:27. That's going to be 11. That's going to be 38 seconds. 2 goals within 38 seconds of one another. And that gives Anaheim a 5-2 lead here. 3:33 to go. We're going to play safe here. Try and get out of this second period with a 3-goal lead. Bouchard with the shot. And that's way wide and out of play. 3:13 to go. Minnesota wins the pass. Mikko Kovu with the shot. Boschman with the block in front. Anaheim gets it to Getzlav. Getzlav to Penner. Penner with the shot. Corey Perry trying to screen in front. And Fernandez with the stop. There is 2:37 to go in the first period. Solani, McDonald, and Kunitz line out. Anaheim wins the faceoff. Kunitz with the shot from this slot, and that's going to be 5 foot wide. Minnesota gets a rebound, sends it all the way down, but it won't be icing. Anaheim brings it in. Fernandez leaves the net, and Johansson penalty call. 2 minutes on more for interference. 1:41 to go here in the second period. Fernandez leaves the net to play, sends it out to Johansson, penalty called. I'm not sure why Fernandez would have left the net if it was a penalty on them. But anyways, 1:41 to go, and Anaheim on the power play. It's in the corner. Kunitz knocked off the puck. Pancakes him over. Nice. Waltz gets control and is pancaked. Jackman gets control of it. Corey Perry in the mid. With the wrist shot, Sokolov with the block. Anaheim gets control of it. And it goes back to Getzlav. Getzlav to Perry to O'Donnell. O'Donnell with the shot. Kovu with the block. Minnesota gets possession. Sends it all the way back down. 1 minute to go in the second period. O'Donnell brings it back in. Plays it over to Penner. Dustin with the shot. Fernandez knocks that one away. Loose puck out in front. Jackman gets control of it. He sees Corey Perry in the middle. Sends it over to him. Perry with the one-timer. Blocked by White in front. Perry gets possession of it, and we're going to pass. And Getzlav has the puck. He sees Corey Perry on the inside. Perry with the shot. Fernandez with the right pad rebound. Jackman has control of it. And he's going to send it to O'Donnell on the outside. He's knocked off. Big hit there by White. 23 seconds remaining in the second period. They send it all the way down the ice. Corey Perry brings it over to Getzlav. Getzlav to Jackman. Jackman to O'Donnell on the outside with the slap shot. Fernandez gloves it as the period expires. Second period over. 5 shots on goal for Minnesota. 16 for Anaheim. Scoring chances, 1 opportunity for Minnesota, 8 for Anaheim. Minnesota with 8 blocks that period, Anaheim with 5, and both teams are 0 for 2 on the power play. After 2 periods, Anaheim takes a 5-2 lead into the third period. Whew, all right. Moore is still in the box for another 19 seconds. Starting third period, drops the puck. Anaheim gets possession. Solani brings it in, dashing down the left side to McDonald. McDonald slides it over to Rome. Rome shoots it through traffic. Fernandez off his right shoulder into the corner, and Minnesota gets possession. Moore is back on the ice. 19:41 to go here in the third period. White brings it to Dimitri. Demetrius to Schultz. Schultz with the shot. Jaguar out hit him in the midsection, and he's going to hold on to it. We're going to play safe. And face-off, Minnesota gets it. Smith in possession. Slides it to Smith, who's crushed into the boards by Brett. Anaheim gets control of it. And Marchand takes it over the line. Peros has control. Knocked off by Sokolov. Delayed penalty called. Solana is on the ice as the extra attacker. George Peros, the right wing. He's a 1-and-1. Just shoot it. Doesn't matter. Just shoot it. Rejovic and Minnesota is going to be sending a man to the penalty box. That's Sokolov. That is going to be a little elbow action there. 18:36 to go in the third period. And that's knocked in the corner. White gets it, slides it out. Anaheim on the power play. Solani gets it. McDonald. McDonald with the shot. Fernandez off his right pad into the corner. Minnesota gets control of it. Kovalev brings it over the line. Kunitz checks him in the board. It's a turnover for Minnesota. Anaheim brings it back in. That's going to be DePetra. DePetra gets control of it. He's going to try a pass. He finds Solani. Solani's open. He's penetrating. He's coming in. He takes a rich shot high and in the inside. Fernandez with the blocker save there. Anaheim gets possession of it. Sees Kunitz in the slot. Slot shot. And it's going to be blocked by Waltz. Solani gets control of it. Good offensive zone possession by Anaheim. Kunitz with the shot. He's knocked off the puck by Waltz, and they're going to chip it all the way down the ice. Anaheim changes players and brings it back in. DePetra to Kunitz. Kunitz with the shot. Fernandez, he'll glove that one and hold on here. 17:07 to go in the third period. Sokolov is 31 seconds left in his penalty. 17:07 to go. Anaheim gets possession of it, Getzlav, and sends it over to Corey Perry. Jackman has control. Jackman trying to find an open man. He's hit off the puck by Carey. Waltz takes it up over the line. Burns has control of it, and Getzlav hits him in the corner. Getzlav brings it in. Getzlav with the shot. Fernandez gets that one, blockers it out to center ice, but Corey Perry steals it. He's looking for someone to pass it to, but he's knocked off the puck by Carney. Minnesota gets possession, 16:25 to go. We got a delayed call here as White brings it over the line. It's over to Foster. Foster to White. Sends it to Bouchard. Bouchard shoots. And Jaguar, he's going to hold on to that one. The crowd is not happy as Hoskins once again with the penalty. This is the second time he's in the box for Anaheim. And the fans are letting him know about it. 2 minutes for hooking, 16:09 to go in the third period. Anaheim does not want to give Minnesota any life here in the third period. The faceoff slides right through the crease as Jaguar has to knock it into the corner and sends it all the way down the ice. Foster brings it back into Burns to Redovic. Redovic over the line to Bouchard with the shot, and that's going to be blocked in front. Minnesota brings it back in. Kovu to Carney with the slap shot. That's going to be blocked in front by Moen. Minnesota has control of it. Brings it back in. Kovu brings it over the line. Shoots from a bad angle. Bushaman with the big stop in front. That's 3 big blocks in a row, helping their goalie, Jaguar. Anaheim gets possession and tries to clear it out, and it's all the way down the ice. 15:05 to go in the third period. Parrish sends it over to Carney. Carney's hit into the board. Marchand takes it. Marchand's going to clear it all the way down the ice, and there it goes back into Minnesota territory. Minnesota gets it. Carney. And Parrish brings it over the line to Huskins. Back on the ice for Anaheim. Parrish tries to make a play. He's knocked off the puck by DePenta. Anaheim gets possession, and we're going to play safe. Just clearing it out. Smith brings it back in. Smith with the wrist shot. Jaguar sends it in the corner. Huskins back on the ice. He's going to play it safe. McDonald to Kunitz. Kunitz over the line. Smith knocks him off the puck. Minnesota gets control. 13:05 to go in the third period. Waltz, Velnev to Waltz. Waltz has an opportunity to come in on their defender. He shoots on Jaguar off of his left pad. And Minnesota retains possession in the offensive zone. 12:28 to go in the third period. Velnev with the shot. Jaguar with the save. McDonald gets possession of it for Anaheim. Both teams are going to change change players, and as Rob Rienemeyer brings it back in. He's hooked by Foster. Foster, 2 minutes for tripping. Minnesota hurting themselves once again as they have another penalty in the third period as they're trying to claw back into this one, down 5-2. Foster, 2 minutes for tripping, 12:09 to go in the third period. Anaheim brings out their number 1 power play unit. Back to the point to Rome. Rome to Getzlav. Getzlav to Perry. Perry shoots it over to Jackman. Jackman looking for a shot. He takes it. Getzlav with the tip just wide of the net. Getzlav gets possession of it behind the net. He's going to shoot. Try to wrap around. Nope. Jackman out of the point. Sorry. That was Jackman out of the point. And they send it all the way down. 11:38 to go in the third period. Penner recovers it. Perry to Getzlav. Getzlav has possession of the puck. He's going to try and find an open man. Perry doesn't see anyone open. He holds on to it, but Hall finally comes out and knocks the puck off of him. Minnesota clears it all the way down. 10:54 to go. Penner gets it across the zone to Getzlav. Getzlav once again trying to find an open man. Corey Perry still can't find someone, trying to do another pass. He's knocked off. Minnesota gets a 2-on-1. Schultz and Waltz. Waltz with the shot. Here he comes in and Jaguar. Jaguar slides across the net. Save! And he'll hold on to that. He thought it was behind him, but no. It was stuck under his body. 2-on-1 opportunity. Short-handed. No, that wasn't short-handed. No, it was not short-handed. So, whew. Good save there by Jaguar. 10:09 to go here in the third period. 5-2 Anaheim. Safe. Minnesota wins possession of the puck. Kovuv with a shot, and Rome drills him. Anaheim has possession. They got a 3-on-1 with Falson. Falson coming up with Moen. Moen to Rob Niedermeyer. Niedermeyer with the quick shot, and oh! It's just wide of that far post. Dimitri gets the puck and brings it back in. Kovuv with the shot. And Jaguar is going to hold on to that one. And Huskins and Schultz pushing after the whistle. 9:05 to go here. This series could be a humdinger as both teams do not like one another here early in this 2006-2007 playoff push. Both teams know how important it is to get that first victory under their belt. And Anaheim wins the faceoff. Perry brings it over the line. Perry with the shot. Oh, just over the net. I thought that was in and knocked out of play. 8:50 to go here in the third period. Penner drives him into the wall. Anaheim gets it in possession in the neutral zone. We're going to dump it in this time. Fernandez brings it in, plays it to Foster behind the net. Around the net to Foster. Foster takes a shot. Jaguar with another big save. 7:58 to go in the third period. Anaheim wins possession. Solani brings it into McDonald. Drop pass for DePetra. DePetra with the shot from the point. Solani in front. Tries to screen. Fernandez with the save. Kunitz sends him in the boards. Anaheim gets it in the neutral zone. Dump it back in. Solani gets it. McDonald. McDonald gets off a shot from the point. No one in front. Minnesota gets possession in their defensive zone, 7:03 to go in the third period. Minnesota loses control in the neutral zone. We're going to dump that back in, get some more time to go off the clock. Burns brings it back in. Burns will take a shot from the outside. Defending in front, Moen with the big block. Anaheim gets possession. Motionman brings it back in. Quick one-timer from the front, from the point. And that's going to be 5:34 to go here. 5-2 Anaheim. All right, we're going to go save. 5:43 to go. Anaheim wins possession in the offensive zone. Corey Perry's knocked off control by Villeneuve. Minnesota brings it back in, and he's knocked off by Getzlav. Getzlav has the puck. He sees Corey Perry in the middle. Corey Perry with the shot. Fernandez, he's going to get that one and hold on to it. TV timeout, 4:56 to go here. Anaheim 5, Minnesota 2. Minnesota wins the face-off, and Bouchard brings it in offsides. Minnesota's going to have to start pulling their goalie here quickly. Puck is dropped, back out in the neutral zone. Minnesota brings it back in. Kovu takes it over the line. Dimitri to Kovu, back to Schultz. Schultz lets it fly. Jaguar gets that one. Good positioning once again by Jean-Sebastien Jaguar. 4:17 to go in the third period. Anaheim playing safe. Moore wins the draw. Back in the corner, Slonny steals it, tries to send it out. He's hit off the puck. White's hit off the puck by Rome. Anaheim gets possession, number 3:45 to go. Moore steals it in the neutral zone for Minnesota. Moore brings it in. Bouchard to White. Schultz has control. Schultz over to... He's knocked off the puck by Kunitz. Kunitz gets possession. Brings it back into Perry. Perry stolen by Minnesota. Waltz brings it into Johansson. Johansson, another shot from the outside. Jaguar once again. He'll save that and freeze it. 2:23 to go. And Anaheim will play safe once again. Anaheim wins possession, but they lose it along the boards. Dimitri to Hall. Hall to Kovu. Falson steals it away. And they send it all the way down the ice for icing. 1:40 to go. Anaheim is going to call a timeout here. They're going to have a timeout and just rest all their players so nobody's winded and they can just settle down with 1:40 to go. The crowd's on their feet here in Anaheim trying to inspire their team. Anaheim wins possession. It's poked away. Minnesota gets in the neutral zone. Schultz brings it in. He's knocked off by Rob Niedermeyer. Anaheim gets possession. 1:24 to go in the third period. White brings it in. He's hit off by Falson. Anaheim once again gets control of it in their defensive zone. Brings it in. Rob Niedermeyer passes it to Falson. Falson with the shot from the point. Schultz with the big slop in front. Schultz gets it to White. White is knocked off the puck by Jackman. Jackman takes control of it. 31 seconds to go, and icing is called. 25 seconds to go. The crowd's giving the home team a big cheer here in Anaheim. 5-2 Anaheim. Linesman drops the puck. 25 seconds. Smith has the puck. Bogard's hit off the puck by Rob Niedermeyer. Anaheim gets control of it. And that's going to do it for game number 1 as the horn blows. And that's it for game number 1. Anaheim wins 5-2. Third period stats. Minnesota 10 shots in goal, only 8 for Anaheim. Scoring chances 1 for Minnesota, 3 for Anaheim. Block shots Minnesota 4, Anaheim 4. Power plays Minnesota 0 for 1, Anaheim 0 for 2. Game is over. Let's take a look at the box score here. Actually, before we do that, let's look at the 3 stars. Star number 1 is Getzlav. Star number 2 is Jackman. Car number 3 is Perry. Now let's look at the box score. All right, so there is your scoring as Anaheim takes this one. Anton Den says, yay, yay, yeah. It was quite even action in the first period up until the 1939 mark where Anaheim finally took a 3-2 lead. Just 31 seconds to go in the first period. Brett's first of the playoffs, assist by Marchand and Jackman, and that might have been the straw that eventually broke the dam, as Minnesota could never recover from that point. Then 2 quick goals in the second period, one by Getzlav, one by Perry. Team penalties, Anaheim 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Minnesota 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So even there, let's see here. Scroll down. Total shots on goal, Minnesota 25, Anaheim 38. Faceoffs 1, Minnesota 127, Anaheim 30. Faceoff winning percentage. Hits, Anaheim 38, Minnesota only 20. Minnesota with more blocks, 15 to 13. Missed nets. Minnesota only missed net 3 times. Anaheim missed it 13 times. Shots attempted, 66 for Anaheim, 41 for Minnesota. Total scoring chances, 17 for Anaheim, 6 for Minnesota. Total penalty minutes, 10 for Minnesota, 12 for Anaheim. First star Getzlav, 1 goal, 2 points. Second star Jackman, 1 goal, 2 points. Corey Perry, 1 goal, 2 points. Fernandez with 33 saves for Minnesota. Total saves for Jaguar is going to be 23. 920 save percentage. Fernandez with the 868 save percentage. Here's all your little stat lines for all your different players. You can put that on pause if you want to, if you're watching this later on YouTube. And that does it for game number 1. Anaheim 1-0 lead against Minnesota. Now let's hope we can, if we exit out of this, it will save that detail for us. So, playoff brackets. Yes, okay. Anaheim 1, Minnesota nothing. Good, okay. I was hoping I was doing it right, so. All right, there you go. There's the scoring leaders for, it's all going to be dominated because I haven't actually, I don't know if I can actually play playoff bracket. Let's see. Can we, if I auto, I'm thinking it's going to auto the whole series, though. I don't think it'll auto just like one game. So if I don't want to auto the games until, I mean, once somebody wins this series, hopefully Anaheim, then we can auto the other rounds and see who wins them. But if I do that now, yeah, I can play the game. Let's see. Let's if I do this and I just say computer, can I just auto do the whole game? Like, and there it is. Boom. Buffalo beats the Islanders 3-2 to take a 1-0 lead. Vanek, Miller, and Agenough are your 3 stars there. Okay, that's good. So Buffalo takes a 1-0 lead in their series. We will play. Oops, I got to start it. April 10th is fine. So we're going to play. We're going to set this to computer and computer. And away we go. And there you go. Ottawa beats Pittsburgh 4-3. Let's check out the winning goal in this one. Looks like Pittsburgh had a 3-2 lead. And then it went into overtime. 4th period, 8:25 to go in the first overtime. Even strength Spezza from Heatley and Alfredsson. And Ottawa, in overtime, wins their first game of the series. That's cool. We should have done the same thing with Buffalo. It's too late now. Tampa Bay and New Jersey. I've just set these dates for some stupid reason. Let's play this one. Computer and computer. This is Tampa Bay Lightning. New Jersey Devils. And Tampa Bay wins 1-0. A low-scoring affair there. The only goal, Tampa Bay in the second period. Craig, assisted by Perrin and Ranger. Fight there between Roy and Rupp in the first period. So they got a little physical there. All right, so that's okay there. So Buffalo won their first game, Ottawa wins their first game, Tampa Bay won their first game, and now we have the Rangers and Atlanta. And I have to set the date. There we go. And New York and Atlanta. We're going to play this one. And the Rangers win 4-2 over Atlanta. Let's check out the box score here. The Rangers with 3 goals in the first period win 4-2. Jaromir Jagr with 1 of them. Kovalchuk. There we go. So the Rangers beat Atlanta 4-2. Okay. Now for the Western Conference. All right. It's going to be Calgary and Detroit. Calgary and Detroit. Detroit, the number 1 seed. And Detroit wins 4-3. Let's check out the box score here. Whoa! Double overtime. Double overtime. And Detroit needed to score with a minute and 1 second left to send that game into overtime. Calder gets his second. So Detroit almost upset by Calgary in the first game. That one goes into double overtime. Calder wins it for Detroit. Wow, exciting game there. San Jose and Nashville. Let's set up the date there. Let's play this one. San Jose and Nashville. And San Jose 4, Nashville 3. Let's go to the box score there. And that one was in regulation. Nashville trying to come back there in the third period. Just couldn't quite do it. San Jose a little too strong in the first and second periods. And San Jose takes a 4-3 lead. Or 4-3 win. And then last but not least, let's make sure this one's got the date set. There we go. Dallas and Vancouver. Computer. 5-2 Vancouver. So Linden gets the hat trick. It's his 3rd of the playoffs. Linden with the hat trick. Had to be the number 1 star, right? Yep, Linden with the hat trick propels Vancouver over Dallas. So there you go. After one game of our 2006-2007 replay, Buffalo ahead of the Islanders 1-0. Ottawa ahead of Pittsburgh 1-0. Tampa Bay ahead of New Jersey 1-0. The Rangers ahead of Atlanta 1-0. Calgary losing to Detroit 1-0. San Jose up 1-0 against Nashville. Anaheim with 1-0 lead against Minnesota, and Vancouver with a 1-0 lead against Dallas. Well, hey, what do you say? That is pretty good. I like it. So now when we go back here, there we go. Now we should see all the teams. You can see all the teams. Everybody has 1 game under their belt here. Power play ranking, Anaheim, 52%. Defense only gave up 2 goals. Tampa Bay gave up none. New Jersey. Offense, Anaheim, number 1, tied with Vancouver with 5 goals in the playoffs so far. That's 11th, 12th, and 13th, Jackman, Perry, and Getzlav. Well, there you go. That is game number 1. Hopefully, we'll be back soon for game number 2 against Minnesota. Hopefully, you all like this. Let me know in the comments section next time what you thought of it. And hopefully, we'll do better. If you think of anything, let me know. And thanks to Anton Dent for putting up with me. Hopefully, you enjoyed it, Anton. Have a good night, my friend. Probably, it's almost 9 o'clock. I might be back on later tonight with another game. We'll see. I'm going to let my throat rest for a little bit. Sure did, said Anton Dan. Good to hear, good to hear. Might be try to get on later tonight. I don't know. It just depends on what's going on here. we'll see you guys soon. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. Thank Anton Dent, and we'll see you guys soon. Take care, my friends.